Today, in this tutorial, I want to walk through how you would go about organizing and naming your student portrait pictures if your photographer did not provide an index file with those pictures. So an index file is the cross-reference that says exactly what name and other information belongs to an image number. Most photographers provide this, but there are some that do not. So in this example, I'm going to walk you through how you can add the names to your student file so that you can still take advantage of the flow feature in the Page Designer. So the first step is you would need to create a folder for each grade level or class that you would want to flow on a page together. So here I've got an example that says 10th grade, and then you'll notice that your images typically when they're loaded, if you did not have an index file, it's just going to have either a number associated with the picture or, like in this case, it just says school day pictures and a number. But we need to tag or name each student. Now it's best to do this here in the image library instead of trying to do that on the page, because if you try to do that on the page and you make one mistake somewhere and something's out of alphabetical order, you have to totally redo the page. Where if you've done the work in the image library, then it's really easy to make your corrections in the image library and reset the flow that you would have done to the page. So I'm going to give you a couple examples. Let's take this student first. The way that you add the name is you simply double click on the picture. It brings up this work window here where it says unknown. I can click on that and I can begin typing the name. So like I know that his last name is Andrews, and I started typing that. That didn't work. And I can try his first name, and that didn't work either. So instead I'm just going to click on the add button and I'm going to type in his name. His name is Britton Andrews, and I'm going to say add. And then I would click next to go to the next picture. Again, I'm going to click on add, and I know that this is Jacob Beck, and click on add. When you get through the entire folder, you can just click done. I'm going to refresh that folder by clicking out of it and clicking back in, and you'll be able to see that the names have been added to the face in alphabetical order. Okay, so step one is just create folders for whatever grades or classes you need. Take your pictures that have come in from the photographer, put them into those folders, double click on the picture, add the name, and that will give you what you will need to use the flow feature. So I have a previous video that was done on exactly how you would do that you can reference as far as creating the portrait pages and flowing the portrait pages, but this is just to help you understand how you would add the names if the photographer did not provide an index file.